Taking a look at the starting lineup tonight for the Turtle Lake Lakers. As the forwards, number 23, Joe Leschisin, a 5'8 senior, and number 31, Jon Danniger, a 6-foot senior. At center, 43, Tim Hansen, a 6'1 senior. That has to be the biggest 6'1 I think I've ever seen. I think he stands up there more like about 6'3. Looks like it from here anyway. And at the guards, number 11, Nykanen, a 5'9 senior, and 15, Brent, Hinck, a 5'8 junior. Turtle Lake Lakers, regular season, 11-3, 14-5, and coming in here tonight at 16-5, coached by Bob Krenz. Krenz in his 11th year. Last year, they had a good program too. They finished 12-2 in the conference and tied for first place, and 16-5 overall. Turtle Lake beating Siren 73-59, beating Webster 86-59. We'll take a look at the purple-clad Bulldogs of Chetek in 1 minute. To me, that's something that feels good to their ear. Tournament basketball. I happen to think that this is one of the loveliest times of the year. We're down to the regional finals. Tonight it's going to be two teams at Cameron Senior High School. I'm Dick Gainer along with Dr. Orv Langhow. Orv, can Chetek do this? Oh, I think they can. I haven't seen Turtle Lake, but I think it's a matter of who shows up tonight. Okay, the tip goes to the sideline and is going to go out of bounds. And do this? Oh, I think they can. I haven't seen Turtle Lake, but I think it's a matter of who shows up tonight. Okay, the tip goes to the sideline and is going to go out of bounds, and I believe it is going to be Chetek ball. Turtle Lake ball. Something at last probably was Wellesley on the side of Leschisin. Joe Leschisin, the leading scorer on this team. Over to Hinck. Hinck into the corner. They don't dribble at all. They just pass the ball overhead. Leschisin looking to the right side. That's Hinck. Hinck with the ball. They don't dribble at all. They just pass it. Baseline. They pass it right in the middle. Driving. Laying it up. And nice pass to Tim Hansen. That came from Tom Danniger, and it was a beauty. That was a dandy. 2-0 is the score. Turtle Lake with the lead. Full court pressure against the Chetek Bulldogs. And dribbling the ball is coming up with it. Driving is Hinck, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. A saving drop. Wide open. Long shot by Hinck. Air ball, and on the other side, rebounding is Brandon Murphy. Touching, and now the ball is stolen by Hinck. Hinck will drive. Hinck faking, puts it up in traffic. No, gets his own rebound. Puts it up. He put it up in the air. 4-0 is the score. They bring the ball across the timeline. Driving in is Kevin Weiss. Weiss driving, lays it up and misses. And the ball is knocked out of bounds and a foul. They call against Chetek, 4-0. The Turtle Lake Lakers. These Lakers look pretty good right now. The ball across the Joe Leschisin goes to the right side to Hinck. Into the corner, throwing that ball out. Tim Hansen putting up in it. That's his second bucket. They're shredding that defense just like Cameron did last night. The ball is thrown out of bounds by Weiss. He's trying to throw it into the corner. Leschisin takes some 3 points. Gets the ball over to Nykanen. Nykanen got taken and laying it on the rim was Danniger, and it's rebounded by Chetek. Brandon Murphy comes out of there. Coming down the right side, looking inside, crosses it to Wellesley, takes the 3-point shot. Into Davis. Davis to the block shot on Weiss. And a whistle and a foul. I think maybe he is. I think maybe he is right about 6 feet. Chetek looks tight. Well, was Brandon Murphy. And the ball going up court to Nykanen. Tim Hansen, 15-footer, hit short. Ball tipped up by Nykanen and grabbed by Wellesley. Wellesley down the left sideline. Ball knocked out of his hands and stolen away. Grabbed by Hinck. Glenn Hinck up quickly to Nykanen. Nykanen beats it back to Hinck. To the top of the key to Leschisin. Leschisin to the baseline, driving underneath. And putting the shot up, Nykanen, and he falls for offensive foul. It looked so easy to him last night that they figured they could go down there. 6-2 is the score. Pass it back to Hinck. Underneath for Nykanen. Puts it up in the air. Oh, boy. That was the second pass that they've stolen. Now a long feed up court. That should be over and back. Well, boy, I think they better get a timeout and figure this out. Tim Hansen rolls off no good. Picked up by the Chetek Bulldogs. comes in. A fast cross court. Shot taken by Brandon Murphy. No good. Rebounding Eric Anderson. Puts it up in traffic and puts it up and in. Eric Anderson getting a rebound bucket underneath. 8-4 the score. Turtle Lake with the lead, and they have all the way into the corner. It goes for Nykanen. So it's in a three-pointer. Bang! Right in there. 23-point shot by Nykanen. Joel Leschisin, the 5'8" senior. Well, he's their leading scorer. He shoots 17 points, 2 points again. The ball is going to be stolen. Pass up court quickly. Oh, behind the back pass. Note that brings back memories there somewhere along the line. Oh, take a long memory. Ball is Welke. That nice movement by Welke. Now that is Brandon Murphy. Have the ball. Leschisin to Hinck. And it's picked up by Stephen Davis. Stephen Davis ahead to Anderson. Into Weiss. Weiss an 8-footer. Pulls up short. Rebounded underneath. Ball tossed up court. Grabbing it is Nykanen. Lays it up underhand into the air. Oh, they move that ball in a hurry. Good for him. They sure do. I love that kind of ball. 13-6, 7-point lead. And Eric Anderson has a tough time getting it across the timeline. Brings it to Welke. Passes it cross court to Weiss. Drives. Puts up a little 8-foot shot. Pulls up short again. And it's rebounded by Leschisin. 3-on-1. Leschisin in the middle. Dumps it off. Oh! On Andren for Turtle Lake. 17.2 for Leschisin. 11.5 for Hinck. Tim Hansen 14. Danniger 11.7. That's good. Even to Anderson was open underneath, but Weiss decided not to try a pass in there. They have the regular center, Jeff Schindler, in there for the Chetek Bulldogs. Into the corner for Welke. Takes the three-point shot. Drops it out to Eric Anderson. 14-6, an 8-point Turtle Lake lead, and they have looked good. Welke on the left side drives. Falling down. The ball comes loose. Gets it into Schindler right through his leg. Bad pass by Welke. Right on his feet. Yeah, pass it right on his toes. And he couldn't bend over and pick it up in traffic. Leschisin across the timeline. Passes to the baseline, Tim Hansen. Outstanding football player, so is Leschisin. Leschisin trying another three-pointer off, no good. Ball is tipped into the air. Battle for. Coming loose is Weiss. Weiss digging it into the corner. No, he dribbled it on the baseline Nykanen. Cross court to Eric Anderson. Popped that ball into the air and grabbed. And the ball is stolen away. Look at that. Nykanen comes down. Stops at the three-point line. Looking for help. Goes it all the way into the corner. Back out quickly to block two. That's what it is. 14-6 is the score. An 8-point lead for the Turtle Lake Lakers. Turning around Danniger. Ball partially blocked. And underneath, that was Schindler getting it. Eric Anderson's going to have to start doing some shooting. There's one from 15. Lays it on the rim, though. Schindler off his hand. Comes back to Welke. Welke right down the middle. Oh, the ball pops off his hand. He tries to dig it out. And he scrambles it back to Brandon Murphy. He puts up a three-pointer. And he hit it. Oh, a nice shot by Brandon Murphy. Tim Hansen picks it up in the air. Fouled again. No good. Tim Hansen, 6'1" senior. He's up there with 2 buckets so far. Turtle Lake was the Division VI state champion in football this year, and some of those guys out there played on that team. You look at the physique on them, you can see that they pump a little iron. 14-9 to score. Rebounding was Bruce passes it over to Brandon Murphy with a late footer. He's the best ball player. 3, and out of bounds goes the ball, driven out by Brandon Murphy and Bruce. Leschisin back to Hinck, open from three-point range, in and out, no good. Driving for the ball, Weiss, falling down, saving it, Danniger, over to Tim Hansen, ball is blocked, going to be tipped by Rouse to the baseline, underneath, Danniger puts it up and in. That was a nice play. Boy, they passed that ball around beautifully. 16-11, 5-point lead for Turtle Lake. Eric Anderson almost travels with the ball. Gets it over to Brandon Murphy. Cross court to Chad Christopherson. Christopherson, the 5'8" sophomore. Goes into the corner for Eric Anderson. They're really watching Anderson. He isn't getting much of a look at that bucket at all. Rouse back to Anderson. Open from three-point country. Off, no good. Ball is tipped up, no good. Boy, Schindler was there. Long feet up court. Grabbing it as Nykanen. Back to Hansen. Into the corner for Nykanen. Shooting from three-point range. No. Eric Anderson rebounding. Out he comes. Straight down the middle. 21 seconds. Pitches the ball to the sideline. Numero. Ball into the corner. Danniger. Danniger feeds it out. And Chetek in their traditional purple and white. The white lettering the white. Danniger feeds it out to Leschisin. Wide open is Hinck. Hinck puts it up. Hits it. 17-footer. Brent Hinck, the 5'8" senior. Good pass as 3. Ball up to Rouse. Rouse lets it go from three-point. Turtle Lake 18. Chetek 11 as we pause for a minute. Down scoring for the Turtle Lake Lakers. Hansen, 15-footer from the left side. Oh, nice shot. The press very nice. Schindler back out to Welke. Cross court, it comes to Brandon Murphy. 12-footer off. No good. Rebounding is Hansen. Look at the outlet pass to Hinck. And Hinck plays it off the board for him. They sure first the ball to Nykanen. Hinck. He put it up and beautifully got that pass away. It's one thing to let one fellow leak out on you, but another thing to have two of them and get away with it. Actually three. The shot up and out goes on and rebound is Schindler and he's fouled. Points for him. 23-11. This game is getting away from the Bulldogs. Looks like Turtle Lake is quicker, more confident. Second attempt right through. But they're a veteran team, too. Over to 11 still. Chetek played in that part of the North Conference. Wellicky came out of the corner. I thought he'd fire up the three-pointer, but he decided not to. They have Eric Anderson at the baseline, deep down underneath. They throw it to the middle of Brandon Murphy. He has to get it back to Wellicky. And it's rebounded on the other side by Leschisin. Leschisin up quickly to Nykanen. Nykanen underneath for Hinck. Lays it up underhanded. No. Tries to get his own rebound. Digging it out is Stephen Davis. Stephen Davis flying ahead. Will be Brandon Murphy. Lays it up. Oh, he missed it. Way in. They had 2-on-1. Now on the other end. Eric Anderson intercepts the pass and starts up court once again to Brandon Murphy. Along the right sideline. In the bounce pass to Eric Anderson. Turnaround 17-footer. Rolls the rim. Ooh, foul underneath. Good team to call that one over the back of Danniger. You and I could. Oh, sure he has. He's been in the. Shot is made by Danniger. Tom Danniger, the 6'4" senior. And laying it up and rolling it in. It's Jon Andren, who just came into the ballgame a moment ago. Jon Andren, the 5'8" junior. Wellicky in the backcourt. They put pressure on him. On a sapping zone, Eric Anderson all the way up to Wheat. Wheat driving into the middle, little 6-foot. Oh, man, he missed it completely. And a foul on Leschisin of Turtle Lake. Chetek is shooting terribly. You know what happens? You go into the attacking zone, you have trouble breaking the press, and you want to hurry everything. Right. You don't take a moment to set yourself. Non-shooting foul, and the ball will let the fourth called against Turtle Lake. Into the corner, nice shot. Taken and made by Brandon Murphy again. He's got 11. Oh, he's the one. Bob Eggleston. Bob Eggleston is going to be at state in the girls' basketball tournament. He's been in the boys' tournament. And of course, when you talk about baseball officiating, he's one of the first guys. Danniger, Tom Danniger, the 6'4" senior, second attempt also.
know he is. Follow the shot, Kenny. Follow your shot.
Up by the Chetek Bulldogs. It's Anderson. The ball comes in. A fast cross court. Shot taken by Brandon Murphy. No good. Rebounding Eric Anderson. Puts it up in traffic and puts it up and in. Eric Anderson getting a rebound bucket underneath. 8-4 the score. Turtle Lake with the lead, and they have the ball. Cross court to Hinck. Looking all the way into the corner. It goes for Nykanen. So a decision, a three-pointer. Bang! Right in there. 23-point shot by Nykanen. Joel Leschisin, the 5'8" senior. Well, he's their leading scorer. He shoots 17 points. The ball is going to be stolen. Pass up court quickly. Oh, behind the back pass. Direct Nykanen from Leschisin. He threw it behind him and out of bounds. They had a 2-on-1 breakaway. Oh, take a long memory. Ball is Welke. Welke passes it over to Brandon Murphy off the board. A nice movement by Welke. Now that's what Brandon Murphy. That's what you have to do to deal with a press. 11-6 is the score. 5-point Turtle Lake lead, and they have the ball. Leschisin to Hinck. High post, it goes Danniger right through his arm, and it's picked up by Stephen Davis. Stephen Davis ahead to Anderson. Into Weiss. Weiss an 8-footer, pulls up short. Rebounded underneath. Ball tossed up court. Grabbing it is Nykanen, lays it up underhanded it in. Oh, they moved that ball in a hurry. Well, for him, they sure do. I love that kind of ball. 13-6, 7-point lead. And Eric Anderson has a tough time getting it across the timeline. Brings it to Welke, passes it cross court to Weiss, drives, puts up a little 8-foot shot, pulls up short again, and it's rebounded by Leschisin. 3-on-1. Leschisin in the middle. Dumps it off. Oh, on Anderson. He dumped it off to the flying in Brent Hinck, the 5'8" junior. He was coming in from the left side, and Anderson plus him. The 5'8" junior came in here shooting 64% from the free throw line. Hansen 14, Danniger 11.7. That's good even scoring. He makes the second free throw. Weiss has the ball. Anderson was open underneath, but Weiss decided not to try a pass in there. They have the regular center, Jeff Schindler, in there for the Chetek Bulldogs. Into the corner for Welke, takes the three-point shot, drops it out to Eric Anderson. 14-6, an 8-point Turtle Lake lead. And they have looked good. Welke on the left side drives, falling down, the ball comes loose, gets it in to Schindler. Right. Really like that pass by Welke. Right on his feet. Yeah, passed it right on his toes, and he couldn't bend over and pick it up in traffic. Leschisin across the timeline. Passes to the baseline, Tim Hansen. Outstanding football player, so is Leschisin. Leschisin trying another three-pointer off, no good. Ball is tipped into the air, battle for, coming loose is Weiss. Weiss digging it into the corner. No, he dribbled it on the out-of-bounds line. Now that's too bad to get a turnover on something like that. Hinck to the baseline night. Cross court to Hansen. Then they try to throw it into the middle. When Eric Anderson popped that ball into the air and grabbed, and the ball is stolen away. Look at that. Nykanen comes down, stops at the three-point line. Looking for help, goes all the way into the corner. Back out quickly to to Hinck, and the ball is knocked out of bounds.
It should be in a 2-1-2 now.
2-1-2, that's what it is. 14-6 is block, and underneath, that was Schindler getting the block, and rebounding is there again. There's one from 15, lays it on the rim, though. Schindler off his hands, comes back to Wellicky. Wellicky right down the middle. Oh, the ball popped off his hands. He tries to dig it out, and he scrambles it back to Brandon Murphy. He puts up a three-pointer, and he hit it. Oh, a nice shot by Brandon Murphy.
That came out of nowhere.
Driving down Leschisin. Scoops it underneath to Tim Hansen. Puts it up in the air. Fouled again. That's the second on Eric Anderson.
There's anybody you can't afford to lose.
That's right. 14-9. No good. Tim Hansen, 6'1" senior. He's up there with 2 buckets so far. Turtle Lake was, you look at the physique on them, you can see that they pump a little iron. 14-9 the score. Rebounding was Anderson right into the middle to Schindler. Up high for the shot. 10-footer. Well, grabbed out here by Rouse. Roos passes it over to Brandon Murphy, the late footer. He's the best ball player. Second to Eric Anderson on this team. He's only a sophomore, but he has really come on. Brandon Murphy, 6'1" sophomore. 14-11. Chetek draws to within 3, and out of bounds goes the ball. Renting to Leschisin, back to Hinck, open from three-point range, in and out, no good. Driving for the ball, Reese, falling down. Saving it, Danniger, over to Tim Hansen, ball is blocked, going to be tipped by Rouse to the baseline, underneath Danniger, puts it up there. That was a nice play. Boy, they passed that ball around beautifully. 16-11, 5-point lead for Turtle Lake. Eric Anderson almost travels with the ball. Left it over to Brandon Murphy. Cross court to, I'm going to ask you one more time, Rouse. Pronounce that name. Rouse, okay? And he was fouled, or slipped to the floor. It will be Chad Christopherson. Eric Anderson. They're really watching Anderson. He isn't getting much of a look at that bucket at all. Rouse back to Anderson. Open from tip. That's no good. Close. Well, Schindler was there, long feet up court, grabbing in his Nykanen, back to Hansen, into the corner for Nykanen, shooting from three-point range, no. Eric Anderson rebounding, out he comes, straight down the middle, 21 seconds, dishes the ball to the sideline, off the Christopherson's hand, and out of bounds. I don't know what happened. And Chetek in their traditional purple and white, the white lettering, the white numerals. Ball into the corner, Danniger. Danniger feeds it out to Leschisin. Wide open is Hinck. Hinck lifts it up. Hits it, 17-footer. Brent Hinck, the 5'8" senior. Good pass has 3. Ball up to Rouse. Rouse lets it go from three-point country. Whistle, and I don't know.
Quarter, yeah.
At the end of one period of play, it's Turtle Lake 18, Chetek 11, as we pause for a minute. Okay, Murphy has, Leschisin has 5. Ball is passed out of bounds by Eric Anderson. Danniger 2. This balance scoring for the Turtle Lake Lakers. Hansen, 15-footer from the left side. Hansen squared up beautifully. 6 for him. Went into the air. They pass the ball up to Brandon Murphy. Waits for his teammates to catch up. They both defend very nice. Schindler back out to Wellicky. They get it over to Eric Anderson. Cross court, it comes to Brandon Murphy. 12-footer. Off. No good. Rebounding is Hansen. Look at the outlet pass to Hinck. And Hinck plays it off the board for him. They score first of all the right side. He put it up and beautifully got that pass away.
Well, it's one thing to let one fellow leak out on you, but it's another thing to have 2 of them and get away with it.
Actually 3. The shot up and out, no good, and rebound is Schindler, and he's fouled. I think he fouled Tim Hansen. That's going to be the 4th foul. Young man Bill.
Points for him.
23-11. More confidence coming against right through. But they're a veteran team, too. A lot of seniors on this team, playing against a lot of underclassmen for the Chetek Bulldogs. 24-11 still. Chetek played in that Heart of the North Conference. Wellicky came out of the corner. I thought he'd fire up the three-pointer, but he decided not to. They have Eric Anderson at the baseline, deep down underneath. They throw it to the middle of Brandon Murphy. He has to get it back to Wellicky. Over to Stephen Davis. Stephen Davis shoots over the bucket, and it's rebounded on the other side by Leschisin. Leschisin up quickly to Nykanen. Nykanen underneath for Hinck. Lays it up underhanded. No. Tries to get his own rebound. Digging it out is Stephen Davis. Stephen Davis looks for a little help. Out to Wellicky. Flying ahead will be Brandon Murphy. Lays it up. Oh, he missed the play again. They had 2 off 1. Now on the other end, Eric Anderson. intercepts the pass and starts up court once again to Brandon Murphy along the right sideline. In the bounce pass to Eric Anderson. Turnaround 17-footer. Rolls the rim. Foul underneath. Over the back of Danniger. Sure he has. He's been in the boys tournament too. Well, he's a very fine official. And of course, when you talk about baseball officiating, he's one of the first guys you think. Danniger, the 6-foot senior, second of the ball. Four for him. 15-point lead for the Turtle Lake Lakers. Their press is really bothering the Chetek Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs aren't shooting at all. Into the middle for Eric Anderson. Turns in traffic. Three guys on him. Wide open to Reese, but the ball is knocked out of his hand. Stolen away. And coming down from the left side and laying it up and rolling it in is Jon Andren, who just came into the ball game a moment ago. Jon Andren, the 5'8 junior. Relicky in the backcourt. They put pressure on him. On a tapping zone, Eric Anderson all the way up to Weiss. Weiss driving into the middle, little 6-foot. Oh, man, he missed it completely. And a foul on Leschisin of Turtle Lake. Foul, and the ball will, that's the fourth called against Turtle Lake. Into the corner by Brent Murphy again. He's got 11. Oh, he's the one player that's doing the job for the Chetek Bulldogs. He has 11 of the 13 points. For Chetek, into the corner, Tim Hansen. All the way out to Leschisin. Right into the middle to Danniger. Behind his back to Tim Hansen. Reaching in, and it'll be a jump ball. Stephen Davis tying up Tim Hansen. Did a pretty nice job there. Talking about his Hansen. He went right back to Danniger. Danniger was coming in from out of bounds. He had an established position inbound. Great. That's the second one I've seen in the last couple of games that we've done. Long feed up course to Rickle. Cross court it comes to Brandon Murphy. In the attacking zone, to Weiss, cross court to Willicke. Ooh, almost got it behind him and away from him. Rickle over to Weiss. Weiss pulling up 15-footer. It's short, no good. 2-on-1 breakout. Here comes Nykanen. Nykanen on a bounce pass to Leschisin. Ball is loose on the floor. Leschisin picks it up, bounces it off the rim. No. Tim Hansen throws it up one-handed. No. Ball picked up, and Hansen grabs it again, and he's fouled. Brandon Murphy, his first one. On the other hand, Chetek comes in averaging 52.7 a game, allowing 67.3. They're down for Tim Hansen. 29 to 13, 16-point lead. Passing it underneath for Rickle off the board. Oh, he throws it. Good layup. Outlet pass stolen by Willicke of Chetek. Now they're trying to get that ball quickly up court. Into the middle for Rickle. Rickle turns, an 8-footer, bounces around, bounces off, no good. Grabbed up by, I think it was Jensen. Davis. Oh, Stephen Davis, yes. He puts it up, and a foul called on Chetek. Hansen averaging 14 points a game. He used 57% from the free throw line. Going out with the Nykanen, 11 points. For Tim Hansen, 31 to 13, an 18-point lead, and the ball is inbounded to Willicke, almost knocking inside, gives it back to Willicke, found his man, little 8-foot. Oh man, he missed it cleanly. Outlet pass stolen by Eric Anderson. He falls down, the ball goes out of bounds, and they say it was knocked out by Turtle Lake. Knocked off somebody's leg there after he stole the ball. It never did, Orr. Gets it over to Andren, back to Leschisin, looking inside, they toss it back to Danniger. Oh, behind his back pass, Andren, raise it up, and puts out his hands by Rickle. Rickle ahead to Willicke. Willicke dumps it off. Oh, Weiss a little 8-footer, rolls it up, no good. And he fouled as he came in hard. Well, this game is hell-bell, really firing out. At the ball a whole lot. Oh, yeah, in shooting range. Puts the shot up and hits it. He's averaging, or averaged in the heart of the North, 4.1 assists a game. Eric Rouse, 5'10 junior. Well, their shooting is bad. Another one on Rickle. And Rickle commits the foul. That's his second of the ball game. They'll go to the other end to shoot the one-on-one. What it is, shot attempted and missed, but I never did see was on the line there. That was Andren. Long shot taken and off by Anderson. Then going for the ball and digging it out will be Andren, and reaching in is Rickle. That's his third personal foul. So what I'm seeing simply is this. You have a veteran team in Turtle Lake that is just much quicker, and they are are firing on both ends of the court. The minute that ball comes off the defensive backboard, somebody is clearing out. So here is Jon Andren, the 5'8 junior. He gets one. Wellicky along the sidelines, reaching in and fouling him is Brent Hinck. His first foul. Well, next year, Turtle Lake will have Hinck next year. Shot by Wellicky, good. He got two. 33 to 15 means the score. Schindler forced the bet. Second attempt also in there. But you have to keep up in the free throws. That's what you're going to get. You must make those. 3:35 remaining, second quarter, and with the ball is Andren to the left side, out to Hinck. Hinck into the corner for Danniger. Danniger throws it cross court to Nykanen. Nykanen drops to the baseline. Danniger turns up. Passing and shooting just beautiful. That's for him. Just like you draw it up on the blackboard. Coming across the Brandon Murphy throws it behind Eric Anderson and out of bounds. That was... Boy, they had the front broken there. And on his side of the floor, but you know how it is, Roy, when you get a little rattled out there. Hansen. Cross court to Hinck. Underneath it goes for Hansen. Dumps it back. And Danniger. Ball is dug out. Comes loose on the floor. Picked up by Andren. And falling down was Rouse. Shot taken. Off. No good. Goes into the corner. And picked up there by Rouse. He'll start up court. Double team. Fires it to Schindler. Schindler over to Eric Anderson. Taking the shot. Looking inside. Has to bring it back out to Rouse. Rouse penetrating. Rouse down the middle. Puts in the fourth. Put it down. And he's fouled. And a blocking foul called on Danniger. Pretty nice move that time by Rouse. That was a good move. The 5'10 junior. Shot made by Rouse. That's a 3-point play by Rouse. 3 makes it 19. 35 to 19. 16-point lead for the Turtle Lake Lakers. And Hinck across the timeline to Andren. Andren changes direction. Down the lane he comes. Beats it off to Danniger. Up and in. Oh, nice play. Beautiful play by Andren to Danniger. Look at here. The ball is tapped. And a foul will be called on Andren as he fouls Brandon Murphy. They'll go to the other end to shoot the 1-and-1. Expect to be there. This year they expect to be there. Sometimes a team can build on a good finish. Missed by Rouse after he made the first one. So he has 4 points. 37 to 20, 17-point lead for the Turtle Lake Lakers. This Jon Andren is a fine reserve for them. Knows how to pass and penetrate as well. Back to Nykanen. Nykanen to Andren. Down the lane, dumps it underneath. Oh, nice steal by Brandon Murphy. Wellicky changes directions and a foul will be called on Brent Hinck. That time, Brandon Murphy, we saw him change directions in traffic. This time, boy, he collided heavily with Hinck. By Schindler, fade away 4-foot. Oh, nice play by Schindler. He was the biggest guy out there, and he showed it right there. 6'3" junior Schindler grabbing the missed rebound, hit it off the backboard the first time, grabbed the second one, he two-handed it in. Little short shot right in front. Leschisin, bounce passes to Hinck. Hinck shooting a 15-footer, he's off, no good. Over Danniger, he fouls Jensen. That's his third foul. Oh boy, they don't want to get Danniger in foul difficulty. Danniger underneath. They try to trap him, falling down to Jensen. They feed it out to Hansen. Hansen will pass it over to Nykanen. Nykanen faking. Back to Hinck. Hinck a long shot. Hinck from 3-point country. Fired it right up on a high arch and put it right up and in. He has 8. Into Jensen. Jensen stopping. John Jensen giving it back to Rouse. Penetrating. Shooting off the board. No. Rebounding is Tim Hansen. Tim Hansen to... number 23, Leschisin. He got 7. He puts up a 2-pointer and hits it. 42 to 22. 20-point lead. Ball goes off and out of bounds. The touch glass by Brandon Murphy as getting in there with Hansen to reach a hand in. That was, he should have come to meet it, but that was just a bad pass. I think I know those guys. 42 to 22, 20-point lead for the Turtle Lake Lakers. They have played excellently in this first half. They have rattled Chetek with a press. They have shot very well. Very little that they haven't done extremely well, as a matter of fact. The statistics will bear that out, I'm sure, as we take a look at them at halftime. They're holding for one shot, I think, 33 seconds ago. Leschisin, cross court to Nykanen. Nykanen in the middle, turning for Davis. Cory Davis. 6'1" junior. Now the ball is going to be hit into the front court. Grabbed by Tim Hansen. 18 seconds. Scoops it over to Hinck. Hinck off the boards and in. No. Foul. Oh, he has an ankle injury. A right ankle injury. He went down like a ton of bricks, and he is on the floor. They call it a charging foul. He turned the ankle. He gets up to give the Chetek Bulldogs, and he throws the ball out of bounds. That's what it comes. And getting that ball is Leschisin. Leschisin to the sideline. Nykanen, long shot taken and missed by Leschisin. Grabbing the rebound, Brandon Murphy, and he's called for traveling. 1 second remaining. Tim Hansen, no, the ball is knocked out of bounds, and the buzzer sounds as contact is made. That's the end of the first half of play. You're a Turtle Lake Laker backers. You are licking your chops because the road to Spooner is being paved by the play in this first half. 44 for Turtle Lake. I think 22 for Chetek. Pencil them in at Spooner right now. Boy, I'll tell you one thing. They have looked like a team to beat. Chetek inbounding the ball. Brandon Murphy has trouble getting at the end to Weave, which Stearns puts up the three-point shot. Off no good. He's just off with that shot, and rebounding he's been off on that three-pointer for about 5 games now. All right, Hansen. Although he got hot in that second quarter last night and hit some nice shots. Ball to the baseline. Danniger, 17-footer high. Archer, no good. On the other side, Weeks in traffic. Weeks right up court. Releases the pass to Brandon Murphy. Off the board. So good. And rebounding is Danniger. Ball almost stolen out of his hands by Stephen Davis. Denny Overby likes that Stephen Davis. He's been playing a lot on this team. He's very aggressive. Stephen's a hustler. Yep, hustler. Into the corner. Danniger looking out of there. They don't dribble at all. Look, the ball poked out by Anderson and grabbed by Wellicke. Wellicke passes the ball and passes it off the hands of Hinck. Ooh, man, look out. And Nykanen almost followed into the bleachers. Inbound comes to Weeks. They don't release the pressure at all. Kind of a trapping type of defense. Wellicke is across the timeline. He's on the left side of the court. And now we'll set it up. 2-1-2 zone for Turtle Lake. Cross court in the middle is Anderson. Right underneath to Brandon Murphy, but the ball is hit and knocked into the air. Grabbed by Leschisin. Leschisin lays it up underhanded. No. Gets his own rebound. He hadn't established the same play. Went flying out of bounds. Was coming back in. This one was awfully close. Yeah, this one was close. On the backcourt. Fires it over to Eric Anderson. Off balance, lays it up. Good. That was a foul there. Yes, it was. He was pushed out of bounds. He got the bucket though. 44-24. Well, buckets are hard to come by any Chetek Bulldog tonight, so he'll take that one. Well, they've played a minute and a half. That's the first score of the second half. 20-point lead for the Turtle Lake Lakers. Nykanen, left side's at the Hinck. Back to Nykanen. He's right in the middle. Three-guard offense. Leschisin looking to the baseline. Danniger puts it up in traffic and makes it. And the foul call. Oh, that's going to be 3, I think, on Anderson, isn't it? 2-1. Yep. Yeah, Anderson. 3. For a minute, I thought they were going to call that on Danniger. 3-point play for Danniger. 47-24. Well, Turtle Lake is impressive. Their defense is exceptionally impressive. They really cause you to work to get the ball across the timeline. Stephen Davis, top of the key, Wellicke. They slip back into that 2-1-2 zone to Brandon Murphy into the air 50. What a difficult shot. Leaves up there, no. Tipped up, no. Grabbed by Stephen Davis. And a foul will be called on Davis. Is that right? He said he went over Leschisin. Here will Leschisin. Leschisin, very handsome. Off to Hansen. Wait till he's late. Picks it up on the sideline. Tries to get it back to his... Was Leschisin. He saw for traveling. Yeah, there was another one of those cases where he went down the baseline and the Bulldog never stepped to the line. Now into the ball game for Chetek. Charlie Anderson. He's a sophomore. And a brother. Eric Anderson. Yep. Top of the key, Wellicke. High post to Anderson. Puts up a 10-foot. Oh, sorry. There he is. Cory Anderson. How big is he? Was he about 6'2"? He's about there. 6'1". Tim Hansen, 14-footer. No. And reaching up is Charlie Anderson. Up a pass to Wellicke. Wellicke along the right sideline. In traffic. Here he comes. Cross court to Eric Anderson. Fires the three-pointer. No. Into the corner. His brother rebound. He'll fire a 15-footer. And hit another one. Hey, Charlie Anderson is pretty cool. He's as good a shooter as we have. 47-28 from the free throw line. Firing up and right in. 15-footer for Brent Hinck. 49-28. Up. Wood, Eric Anderson. Quickly into Weeks. Weeks penetrating. Middle of the lane. Drops it over to Anderson. That's the younger Anderson. That's 3 already. Charlie Anderson, the sophomore. This is what we've waited for him to do. He brought him up off the JVs and he got lost. 15-footer. Baseline, right side, and hits it. And a foul called on the other end. The shooting, Kevin Weiss. That's his second foul. It will send Weiss to the free throw line to shoot the pair. Weiss played well last night. He was the second leading scorer in the ballgame. That's the third free throw that's missed. All right. Kevin Weiss, 5'11" shot. Rebounding is Anderson. Oh, the ball went off his hand and grabbed by Leschisin. Joel Leschisin rolling into the front court. Gets to the left of the lane. Fires it cross court to Hansen. Puts it up again. He's a fine-looking ball player for him. Just excellent. He squares up beautifully. Weiss into the front court. Back it comes for Brandon Murphy. Wellicky, top of the key. Looking, shoots it underneath to Anderson. And double dribble will be called on Anderson. That's Charlie, the sophomore. Charlie was putting it up already. Yeah. It's in front of that rim 3 times in a row that way. 53-30. Shot rebounding is Eric Anderson. Head to Wellicky. Coming over is Brandon Hansen. Wellicky from three-point country. Goes up short. And the ball is slapped in. Grabbed by Brandon Murphy. 8-footer. It hit him down around his knees. He grabbed it. Little falling backward shot. And he put it up and in. White shot by Brandon Murphy. He hasn't scored in a while either. 53-32. Turtle Lake, the long cross-court pass. Goes to Nykanen, no. Tipping it up with Hansen, no. Grabs it again, no. Hits it on a foul. Somebody's on his arm. Brandon Murphy, I believe. Maybe his second. Well, let me see how big Brandon Murphy is. He's 6'1". Well, there's no way that Hansen is 6'1". He was looming over him. One on Turtle Lake in the quarter. Danniger goes out. Corner, no. Ball loose. Picked up by Leschisin. Leschisin looking inside. Comes back out to Leschisin. Drives, lays it up. Foul. And blocking foul will be called on Rouse. Well, he had to give a little bit. Boy, flying up court was Leschisin. He wasn't going to stop for anything. And at the last moment, Rouse, who had position, just kind of slipped back. He didn't get it in time, I don't think. Okay. Anytime you get a glancing blow on that man, you've had it. 53-32 is the score. Hinck will go to the free throw line, or rather Leschisin, fouled in the act of shooting. They say the basket counts. Yep. Did the basket go in? Oh, sure. I already gave it to him. We were wondering over on the bench how come whether he's going to get the basket or not. He's standing up. He wants to talk to the official. I didn't see it go in, but you did, huh? Leschisin has already 3 points. He made the basket. He made that. And now he misses. And now this could have been a 5-point play. Well, and then if they make a 3-pointer, it could be 8. Possession. Second attempt, he missed it. He made that. So he made 4 out of... he made a 2-point bucket. Then 2 out of 3 free throws. And he's got 11. And now they get the ball out of bounds. Oh, yeah, that could be a costly turnover. Kenny over to Leschisin, penetrates to the free throw. Line beats it back to Nykanen. Nykanen to Leschisin, penetrating again. Over to Andren. Andren looking inside, 12 for travel. Do they move that ball around snappily? Sure do. Now you watch it when we come down here. That ball's not going to move like that. It's going to be dribbled. Let's see, a 25-point lead for the Turtle Lake Lake. Eric Anderson out of the right corner. Has to feed it back to Rouse. Rouse driving underneath. Whistle, blocking foul. Hold on, 15. Three-pointer on the way. Right in there. That's his first three-pointer of the night. Yes, and he has 6 points. 57-35. Andren bounce passes it into the corner to Hinck. Hinck out to Nykanen. Over to Andren. Cross court to Hansen. Turns around. 12-footer. No good. Bounces around. Reaching out to Eric Anderson. No, that's Charlie. That's Charlie Anderson. Eric Anderson dumps it off to Wellicky. Another three-pointer on the way. Hits the rim, though. Underneath, rebounding it beautifully is Eric Anderson. He went off the air, never bounced it or anything, just put it off the board and in. He had a clear position on the left side of the bucket. Well, he's got 6. 57-37, 20-point Turtle Lake lead. Leschisin, top of the key Nykanen. Over to Hansen. Back to Nykanen. Nykanen working a 2-1-2 zone for Chetek. Out of the corner and shooting a shot will be Hansen, no. And rebounding Rouse for Chetek. Good rebound. Rouse in traffic. To Wellicky. Blocked
blocking foul will be called against Hansen. That's his third. He must have been trying to intercept that pass from Ralph. So Danniger has 3, and Nykanen, Hansen has 3.
Ball player down in that championship playoff game. Ball comes in to Eric Anderson. Oh, look at that traffic. They triple team him someplace. In and out. In there. Oh, he finally got one.
Now he's got 9. 37 to 27 to 57 to 40. Excuse me. 17-point lead. A foul will be on route on the driving Joe Leschisin. That scorekeeper's been a little.
He's the leading scorer on the team, averaging 17.2. Both of those shots were identical. He popped in, came out, went back in. Charlie Anderson to Eric Anderson. Across the timeline, baseline. Oh, losing the ball and putting it up and in. Oh, sweet. Oh, first up court. Driving down Nykanen. Puts it up and jams up and in. And off, no good. Rebounded by Charlie Anderson. Ahead to Weiss. Goes around his man. Passes it underneath. Oh, somebody hit Schindler from behind.
That saved the turnover.
I think it was Andren. Well, he was really.
Well, we're 44 to 22. Double.
Yep. You just remember.
Oh, that hit by Hansen. That's his second one.
Oh, you keep quick though. I'll tell you, that man can motor.
Well, then he told me they do a lot of that. If the referees allow that quick jab, and some contact, he says if they allow it, we're in trouble.
He's really looking impressive. Oh, yes.
I thought he would do this sooner. He is, without any stretch of the imagination, the best free throw shooter on the spot.
59 to 44, and now it's a 15-point lead. The ball goes over to Hansen. Hansen is in the attacking zone. The Leschisin dribbles around his man, tries to penetrate, gets it to Hansen, squares up, 15-footer short. Underneath, the ball is slapped around, and a foul.
Looks like it's going to be on Eric Anderson again.
That's off, no good. The ball is. Oh, now they call the fourth foul on Jim Hansen. He's trying to go with Eric Anderson. Picks up his fourth personal foul. Charlie Anderson rather than Eric. Take a look out there and see Brent Hinck. 8 points for Charlie Anderson and rebounding and being hit from behind will be Leschisin and the foul on Charlie Anderson.
He just stopped right in front of it.
Yep. And down to Gunnar Meck for Turtle Lake. Credits or Holcomb. He's got 15. Again, he averages just over 17 a game. Charlie Anderson winds up, throws it to Jensen. Jensen into the front court. In traffic. Throws it into the corner. Rouse driving out of there. Turns off the board. Oh, he missed a nice easy shot. Nice job. A foul called on Weiss underneath as he grabbed Cory Davis. So go to the other end to shoot the 1-and-1. Turtle Lake ball. Davis will be inbounding. Cory. Cory Davis, 6'1" junior. He'll be their center next year. Inbound to Nykanen. Nykanen firing out of there. And that's the buzzer. No, doesn't draw iron. At the end of 3 periods to play. The score, Turtle Lake 62 and Chetek 44. Let's pause for 1 minute. Ball into the corner. Shot taken and made. 3-pointer. 2-pointer by Brent Hinck. He was right on the line.
He was right on it.
Corner, shot taken, and made. 3-pointer. 2-pointer by Brent Hinck. He was right on the line.
He was right on it.
Becky was pointed out, scored as many in that quarter as they scored in the first half of play. Shot on the other end, Eric Anderson. Little 8-footer right in the middle of the lane. Good. He has 11 points. 64 to 44, 64 to 46 now. 18-point lead for 22-point lead. 18-point lead, 18-point lead for the Turtle Lake Lakers.
This new math is tough.
Yeah, it is. Boy, I'll tell you. I don't often see these games that are this far apart. The ball is going to be stolen underneath by Charlie Anderson. Into Weiss. Weiss off the board. Oh, he can't. A nice one. 12-footer as he caromed it off the board. And he put that one in. Reaching in, foul call. He's reaching in against Joe Leschisin. Weiss, who just made the bucket just a moment ago, trying to intercept that dribble off the
the hands of Leschisin. 17 points, does New York. 66 to 48. Up court is Welke. Welke to Eric Anderson, shooting. The three-pointer. Off, no good. Ball comes loose. Grabbed out here by Hinck. Hinck driving up court. Ball loses the ball. Picks up by Leschisin. 15-footer on the way to it. It's a veteran Turtle Lake team. And a doggone good one, too. I'll tell you.
Now he's got 9
They
feet.
pass the ball in. The ball is batted away. Grabbed and thrown up by Weiss. In and out. No good. He had no luck at all. It was way down in there. Nykanen, an open 15-footer. There's another one. Eric Anderson tries to get up, ball batted around, he picks it up again, goes it to the baseline to Weiss. Weiss puts up an 8-footer, in and out, no good. Rebounded underneath by Danniger. Danniger ahead to Nykanen. Nykanen coming in, tries to lay it up there. The ball is blocked out of bounds by Eric Anderson. Took a chance there, did Eric? He did. Playing with 4 fouls to block a shot. Timeout by the Turtle Lake Lakers. The score, Turtle Lake leading 70 to 48. With 6:12 to go, they're on their way to score. The ball is cross court to Danniger. Danniger top of the key. Watched there by Rickle. Bounce passes it to Hinck.
Bulldogs are in a man now.
And a shot taken. And running out, no good by Cory Davis. That Davis isn't a bad-looking ball player either.
Well, he isn't. He played a lot early in the year, and then he was hurt.
Danniger to the right of the Turtle Lake bucket. Goes deep into the corner. Leschisin overshot the bucket. Didn't draw anything. Outlet pass comes to Welke. Catches up with it deep in the right corner. Comes dribbling out of there. Dumps it underneath for Rickle off the board. Oh, he flushed it and committed the foul on the net. Nice little pass by Welke. What happened? Well, he wasn't very happy with the shot that he missed out there, and then turning right around and committing the foul. What could you do?
That's typical in a high school ball game, though. You make a mistake and you turn right around, compound it with another one.
Yep. Making a pair of free throws is Cory Davis, the Big Junior.
He got 5.
Your Turtle Lake, 72 to 48. This ball game is over. It's just what will be the final score. Eric Anderson says, wait a minute, don't sell us out yet.
He's got 14.
3-point shot from 23 feet. That was a long one. He has 2 3-pointers here in the
I think he was too close before.
Yeah, maybe. 72 to 51. Ball is going to be hit and knocked down. Grabbed by Davis. Stephen Davis ahead to Weiss. Top of the key, baseline, Welke. Welke turns in traffic, faking. Oh, that was him. I thought he was fouled. Ball comes down to Nykanen. He'll lay it up and score.
Yeah, but the mistake was going in the paint with it in the first place.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Didn't have any business in there with Eric Anderson standing on the free throw line wide open.
Shot. Brandon Murphy,
That is great.
3-pointer, put it up and in.
Wow, that's a long First time we've heard from him for a while. That's 16 for him.
74 to 54. 20-point lead for Turtle Lake. Welke reaching in into the hand of Nykanen.
There were only 2 on him.
Then Nykanen will go to the free throw line. There's number 11. Misses the free throw. Rebounding with the miss is Brandon Murphy. Then Eric Anderson over to Weiss. Weiss along the left sideline. All the way back to Brandon Murphy shooting a 3-pointer. There's another one.
And it again.
He's in 2 in a row.
He's got 19.
Oh, I love that 3-point shot. 74 to 57. You're never quite out of a ball game with a baseline. Beautiful pass. Precision to Hinck. Hinck lays it up and in.
Yeah,
They steal the pass. Another shot taken in a 3-pointer by Leschisin. So they answer the 2 by Turtle Lake. By Chetek with a couple of their own. Now a foul on the other end.
That's all for Anderson, man.
Anderson has run over Nykanen and committed his 5th personal foul. Eric Anderson fouls out in the
Standing ovation.
Yeah, they do.
He deserves it.
He really has played well for Chetek, and he gets a handshake from his coach, Denny Overby. Eric Anderson came in here tonight, averaging nearly 18 points a game. 70 finishes with what, double figures?
Oh, yes. He's got...
Knocked it out of bounds. Joel Leschisin says, what did he say? 2-point lead for the Turtle Lake Lakers. Driving Leschisin down the lane. He comes, lays it up. No, it's a little short. Ball is dug on out of there by Danniger and grabbed by Chetek. To Welke. Welke to Brandon Murphy. Lays it up and in. Foul.
And he got fouled.
Foul was committed by Hinck. Brent Hinck. So, trying to dig it out is
time, the Turtle Lake Lakers, as Rex Nykanen wears the big smile.
Like playing in practice, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly like playing in practice. Top defensive play by Turtle Lake. The defense is good.
That's 9.
Rex Nykanen, 5'9" senior who came in here. Well, he's hit his average, or the average is 8. Second attempt, off no good. Rebounded by Jensen, Jon Jensen of Chetek. 3:37 to go in the ball game. Brandon Murphy will ball back under the can and grabbed by Hinck. Hinck will lay it up, and he's fouled as it goes down. He was contested by Brandon Murphy.
That'll be Murphy's third foul.
Good by Brent Hinck, 5'8" junior. Both of these teams wearing odd numbers tonight. I think both of these teams have only the odd numbers.
Chetek has only the one number this year.
Turtle Lake too. 84 to 59. Hinck makes a pair.
He's got 18.
Ball is tapped, stolen, grabbed by Tim Hansen, passes up to Hinck, puts it off the board. Despite the fact that it was hit by Brandon Murphy, it still went in.
He's got 20.
86 to 59. Ball over to Stephen Davis. Stephen Davis, middle to Jensen, shooting a three-pointer. He's long, no good. Rebounded by Hinck. Ball torn out of his hands, grabbed by Danniger. He winds up and throws it up court. And Davis has committed the foul, and Stephen Davis is foul.
And coming out is Brent Hinck for Turtle Lake. In there is Andren at the free throw line. Brent fouls out for 1-1. It's high and it's good. I'll tell you, they got a shot at 100 here. 87 to 59. 3:06 to play. Tyler Zemke comes in. Kenny Hansen comes. And he does not. Rebound comes down for Chetek to Jon Jensen. Jensen in the backcourt. Gets it to Brandon Murphy. In the right forecourt. Murphy with a three-point jumper. No good. Rebound way outside. Danniger comes up with it. Rolling down for a pass. Nykanen. Rex will get it around the rim in. 89 to 59. They got 2.5 minutes to score 11 points. And a foul as Jon Jensen was followed by Johnny Andren. Here comes Darrel Nykanen for Rex Nykanen. Also in there is Mike Moravit coming in in place of Tommy Danniger. Into the right baseline to Charlie Anderson, 15-footer by Charlie, no good. Murphy with the rebound in line, 10-footer, good, no good, and a foul called against, I think, Tyler Zemke. What a hand he's going to get. What a player Joe Leschisin is. He comes out of the lineup. The foul, I think, was on Tyler Zemke. Yep, it was on Tyler, his first. Leschisin comes out with 22 points. 22 for Leschisin, 20 for Brent Hinck. And we got a whistle. And coming in is Mike Nelson. Brandon Murphy comes out. 5 is in the lineup. Here is Andren. He's fouled, I think, by Chad Christopherson. Turtle Lake by 29 points. Andren will have 1 and 1. And he gets it. 90. He doesn't. Rebound. Darrel Nykanen in the line. Darrel puts it up, no good. Tyler Zemke with the rebound. Ball's loose on the floor. Jump ball called as Mike Moravit is tied up by Johnny Jensen for Chetek, and the arrow points in favor of the ball. The rings to Roush into the free throw line. Charlie Anderson, 15-footer, no good. Round in the lane to Johnny Jensen. He lays it in from the lane. Here's Jon Andren for Turtle Lake. Outside left, Tyler Zemke to the corner lane. Tyler doubles to the bucket. He lays it around the rim, no good. Rebound tipped way outside. Coming up with it is Mike Nelson for Chetek. Down the right sideline, here's Eric Roush into the right forecourt. Whistle, and the foul called against Mike Moravit for Turtle Lake. He gets 1 and 1. He hits the first one. Eric makes it 90 to 63 with 1:48 to play, and Turtle Lake is that close to Spooner, and we'll be there. Roush is good. Coming in the lineup for Chetek. Shot from the right baseline, no good. He's going to be fouled by Mike Nelson. And here comes the only man that hasn't played, Cory Davis, for 1 and 1, and he gets it. 91 to 64. Turtle Lake leads by good. Cory Davis has had a nice night. He has 7 points. 92-64. Minute 37 to play. Here is Jason Nikolai, 20-footer, no good, high off the board. Tyler Zemke with the rebound. Gives it to Darrel Nykanen, to the baseline to Jon Andren, over his head, out of bounds. Nice try by Tyler, or Darrel rather. Here comes another man that has a play with rebound. On the baseline to Chad Christopherson, 15-footer, no good. Rebound to Tyler Zemke. For Turtle Lake, a minute 15 to play. Jon Andren in the backcourt, across the timeline to the free throw line. Andren has it tipped away and taken away by Nikolai. He gives it to Christopherson. Chad to Jason Nikolai. In the left forecourt. 15-footer by Jason on the baseline. No good. Rebound, Cory Davis. Outlet pass to Johnny Andren. Johnny lays it over and no good. Rebound, left forecourt to Mike Marovitz. He lays it in the left forecourt. 94-64. Stolen by Darrel Nykanen. Down the right sideline. Well, will go in the bucket. He lays it in. 96-64. Here's Jason Nikolai across the timeline for Chetek. Top of the key jumper, three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Cory Davis for Chetek. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to Turtle Lake. 25 seconds to play. Turtle Lake wants 100 points now. 25 seconds to get it. Here's Jon Andren into the lane, right forecourt. Cory Davis, 10 for good. Not going to count though. Not going to count. And at the free throw line will be Johnny Andren as the foul came before. 97-64. Folks, I've never called a play-by-play with a 100-point game. This would be a first for me too, if they get it. That's the only question now. The game is basically over. Second free, no good. Rebound for Chetek to John Ballard. Across the timeline, Ballard gives it to Jason Nikolai to the free throw line. Nikolai goes in the lane. He's fouled. Offensive foul on Nikolai. Play. Darrel Nykanen will inbound it for Turtle Lake. He inbounds it to Andren. John at the top of the key in the inbound it for Turtle Lake. He inbounds it to Andren. John at the top of the key in the right forecourt. 18-footer by Jon Andren, no good. Rebound, Tyler Zemke in the lane. Rather, Moravitz, no good. Rebound, Cory Davis. Lane, it's no good. Rebound off the hands of Chetek, out of bounds. And the ball game is over. Ball game is over. Well, they didn't get their 100, but they did get the big win. Turtle Lake didn't score the 100, but they get the 97-64 victory and the regional championship for the Turtle Lake Lakers. So the ball game is over. The final score, Turtle Lake 97, Chetek 64. This is WGMO FM Sports. Just waving to Bernie Hinck here, Brent Hinck's dad. He says, see you in Spooner. Bernie is the gentleman that does all the public address announcing in Turtle Lake. He's a tremendous sports fan, and that's a tremendous athletic family that they have there. Brent Hinck is another year decision. Just magnificent tonight again. Decision 4 2-pointers, 2 3-pointers, 8 out of 9 from the line, 22 points for the senior guard for Turtle Lake, and 2 fouls. Tommy Danniger.